I think this is, each of these is where the ships were.
Sure.
The Titanic sank on April 15, 1912, after hitting an iceberg in the North Atlantic. The sinking took the lives of more than 1,500 people.
They built British ships. They fly the British flag, James, and they shall be constructed.
But the sinking affected the world in more ways because it signified the end of an era and of the innocence of so many things. One thing we forget is that the Titanic took more than 2 years to build and supported thousands of jobs in Belfast during that time. The Titanic Museum is so well done, although it focuses mostly on the building of the ship, rightfully so because this is a Belfast museum. You will learn about Harland and Wolff, the company that built the Titanic, the workers, the Belfast economy during the time, and how the ship was built.
They live in Chicago, and I shall be able to make the entire trip with them. They have told me all about Chicago, and I know that I shall...
It does also go into the sinking, the ship itself, and the discovery in the late 1990s. We are here at Belfast City Hall. We got our Tim Hortons, which is right across the street, which is very exciting for us. But this is one of the really cool places here to visit in Belfast. We haven't yet been inside, so I don't really know exactly what to expect, but this is a historical building and really one of the most iconic ones here in town. It's right next to the quarter. You're going to see it when you're here, so definitely come visit. They have guided tours and self-guided tours as well. Belfast was granted city status by Queen Victoria in 1888, and the City Hall building opened in 1906. Belfast City Hall currently has a sort of local museum on the ground floor where you can learn all about the city. You can walk through it for free and learn all about Belfast, but it's also worth it just to see the beautiful architecture. Also, side note, it's a great place to stop and use the bathroom because they were beautiful, right in the middle of the city and with no entrance fee. You can also do a guided tour of Belfast City Hall. Well, very disappointing we came down to Victoria Square to see the dome, which is here, but it appears to be closed right now, which is weird because the hours say it's open. So we're kind of up here, but this is a cool thing to do, completely free to see the whole city while you're in Belfast if it's open. Victoria Square is a shopping complex in Belfast that opened in 2008 with more than 55 stores, 16 restaurants, and a movie theater. The dome at Victoria Square is well worth visiting. It's 37 meters in diameter and 45 meters high. During normal business hours, it's one of the best views in Belfast and is free to go to the top. We are here at the SSE Arena for the Belfast Giants. One of the points of this whole trip was that we have a friend whose kid plays for the Giants. So we're here, we came last night, we also came tonight. It's one of the really cool things to do in Belfast, and they're really into their hockey. It's almost every game sells out here, so it's quite the experience. Here in Belfast, I definitely recommend coming to a Giants game while you're here if they're in season. The Belfast Giants are a professional hockey team in the UK's Elite Ice Hockey League, or the EIHL. They play at the SSE Arena in Belfast. Like I said, we play hockey with someone whose son plays for the Giants currently, so we all took a trip to Belfast to see him play. The SSE Arena is a short walk over the river from downtown Belfast. We also set up a few friendly hockey games with a local team, the Belfast Tridents. I'll put the link to their information below. .3 miles.
Okay. 5.
Yeah.
over 5 kilometers.
Yep.
When do you start complaining?
We are here at Cavehill in Belfast, which is right above the Belfast Castle. We didn't go into the castle. It was built in 1870, so as far as European castles go, not that great. This hike though, walk, is about 3.5 miles, but apparently it's straight up. It's up there. So we're gonna see how this goes. You know how I love hiking. There is a little bit of mud in places, which is right now. Let's see. But yeah, it's in theory, so far not raining today. It's a nice kind of cool breezy day. So I will show you the way up and the way down and everything at the top. Cavehill is 368 meters or 1,207 feet high, overlooking the city of Belfast. Oh, so close to the top.
Is it?
We're almost there. You can find the trailhead to Cavehill at the base of the Belfast Castle, and it's around 5 kilometers round trip, or 3.3 miles. Cavehill is thought to be the inspiration for Jonathan Swift's Gulliver's Travels. Swift imagined the Cavehill resembled the shape of a sleeping giant safeguarding the city. All right, we made it. We made it to the end. So I would say that this hike was, here's Eric, fun. I'm glad we did it. The first half was quite rigorous and a little bit rough for me. So if you are not used to hiking, definitely make sure that you are prepared for that, because it's not the easiest hike, but it's also not the hardest hike. I saw a lot of reviews that the trails were really, really bad, and I actually didn't feel that at all. We live in the Pacific Northwest, so we're used to a lot of different kinds of trails, and I felt like they were actually pretty well groomed and not dirty at all. So that's really, I guess, a matter of opinion. But yeah, come down to Belfast Castle, because that's really where it starts. We did take a cab here because it's a little bit difficult to get here otherwise. It was kind of up some windy roads and everything, but yeah. Cavehill hike, very cool if you are coming to Belfast, and you definitely want to make sure you're prepared for it, but otherwise it is a good time. We are down here at St. George's Market in Belfast, where it's just a kind of an, not open air, I guess, but it is a farmer's market. It happens only 3 days a week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and there's different things every day, so make sure you know when you're coming. We came on Saturday because this is the food day. Our cab driver actually recommended the soda bread, so that's what I'm eating. Definitely worth it. But we're gonna walk around and see some of the stuff here. There are wares, there's a whole bunch of other stuff as well, so definitely on your list when you come here to Belfast. St. George's Market is the last surviving Victorian covered market in Belfast. It was built between 1890 and 1896, and before that it was an open market and possibly a slaughterhouse and a meat market at some point. If you're doing your schedule for Belfast, just know that St. George's Market is only open on weekends, so check the opening times before you plan your trip. Today it has more than 300 vendors, including musicians and restaurants. We traveled to the Northern Ireland coast as a day trip from Belfast, Northern Ireland. We visited Carrick-a-Reid, Fullerton Arms for lunch, Giant's Causeway, Dunluce Castle, Dark Hedges, Bushmills Distillery, and more. So we are here at Carrick-a-Reid. I'm keeping it close because my microphone died, and it's very windy out here. This is a really cool old salmon fishing rope bridge that we're walking to, and so I'm going to show you kind of how to get across and how to what it all looks like and everything. It's pretty beautiful out here. The Carrick-a-Reid rope bridge was built in 1755 by Irish fishermen near Ballintoy in Northern Ireland. The bridge is suspended nearly 100 feet above the Atlantic Ocean and was built as a way to reach important fishing spots. The current Carrick-a-Reid Bridge was built in 2004 and is 20 meters long, or 66 feet, and 98 feet above the rocks below. In 2018, nearly 500,000 people visited the bridge. We are down here at the Giants Causeway, and so far absolutely beautiful. It's about a kilometer walk, it's just a walk to the actual causeway. So there is a tram though. It's £1 if you want to take it down, or you want to take it back up, £1 each way. So I'm going to show you around here. I'm going to show you exactly what it is, and then tell you a little bit about the causeway and where it came from and all that as well. Giants Causeway has around 40,000 interlocking basalt columns, which is the result of an ancient volcanic fissure eruption around 50 to 60 million years ago. According to legend, the columns were built by a giant, and you will see that giant character all throughout Northern Ireland, including in Belfast. Well, Eric likes a challenge, so we are going to climb up this thing. It's called the Shepherd's Steps, and apparently you could have come down from the visitor center, but of course we didn't do that, so now we get to go up. So I will show you that when we get there. Nearly 1 million people visit Giants Causeway every year. The dark hedges are an avenue of beech trees in County Antrim in Northern Ireland. The trees were planted in 1775 by the landowner James Stewart. The dark hedges has become such an important location in recent years because it is used as a location in Game of Thrones. Belfast isn't as important as tourist location because of Dublin, which is so close nearby, also an amazing location, but we loved Belfast. If you have a chance to get up there, even if it's for a day or two, I would highly recommend it because it is an amazing city in its own right. There's a ton to do. It's a beautiful place, a lot of nature, a lot of history, a lot of other things to do. So if you are in Ireland, definitely add Belfast to your trip.